with this upcoming Watcher run, but my hope is that we can win. Slightly sized, thank you so much for the full year of support. Early shot placement leads to a very bangarang path here, hitting multiple elites and many fires after an early store. Option to path into the Burning Elite, either. I think a transform starts okay on Watcher. About 100 gold is hard to go wrong with. I'll take it. I'll take it. Eruption Strike is unfortunately 33 damage. Dang. Just shy there. We're guaranteed to kill next turn. Guaranteed draw 2 strikes. Small business loan of 1 million gold. Ooh, wheel kick. Big damage and card draw. I tend to like wheel kick as an early option. It's extra nice against Slime Boss, and also extra nice against the elites of Act 1 in general. I think that's pretty good. Consecrate would be reasonably takeable as well. Both will benefit a lot from the upgrade. Let's go wheel kick over Consecrate. I think it's just a really impactful first card, and lets us not worry about taking too much more for a while. Rudeness. Bonk. I like a zero-cost card to pair with the draw and high cost of the wheel kick. So now taking either a Consecrate or a Prostrate feels pretty reasonable. Without a direction to lean in just yet, I feel far more comfortable with the Consecrate than the Prostrate. And the double upgrade of Consecrate and Wheel Kick will be pretty deadly. But I think you could reasonably get away with taking that Prostrate as your first mantra card. Always a little hard to take the first one, as it doesn't help you that much. But once you get 2 or 3, oh boy, you're in business. We'll take one more regular fight before the shop. Give me one more card reward to look at. Wheel Kick. And if we just play Eruption Strike, we'll kill next turn. Watcher just has so much starting damage to lean on that it really isn't too bad most of the time. Do I add a second Wrath source vis-a-vis this Simmering Fury here? Start your next turn, enter Wrath and draw 2. Tend to think the best Wrath card you see is the first one that you see. Although some say you can manage on Eruption alone, and I don't disagree with that. But I do like having another card. I'll take an early Simmering Fury. Card I like to want to experiment with a little bit more. And my. Some very spicy options here. Hard to go wrong with a bag of marbles on the Watcher. Turn 1 vulnerable means some serious damage output right away, which can be very helpful in a myriad of situations. You take max health from the Lee's Waffle, that's also pretty good. I like card removing a defend. Is the goal 400 hearts each? No, 100 each for 400 total. Not 1,600 heart kills in 1 year. That would be... No, that would not be a thing. Does Establishment work with Runic Pyramid? It does not, as Runic Pyramid does not use the retain keyword, even though it otherwise functions identically to retain. Legally distinct, I like to call it. Yeah, Halt is not bad here with our additional access to Wrath stance. Definitely going to remove Defend. I think I'm going to go with the Bag of Marbles, personally. Although I could reasonably see buying either Potion Belt or the Waffle here. I think Potion Belt in particular is very nice on the Watcher. But Bag of Marbles is going to get us started so quickly here, allowing us to kachonkify our foes most thoroughly. For example, here, precisely because of the Bag of Marbles, I can kill 2 lice. This is no longer a lousy turn 1. Bonk. Ooh, Meditate lets us put a card back into our hand. Very nice with the Simmering Fury. And enters us into Calm Stance, a great stance controller to pair with either Eruption or Simmering Fury. Very good. Very, very good. Meditate's huge. All 3 of these are Wrath Exits, which is excellent. I would take, honestly, any of them. Even the Tranquility I'd consider, but Meditate far and above the best here. Card Manipulation. By putting a card from the discard pile into our hand. It's such a valuable, valuable thing in Spire, no matter what character you're talking about. I think we could very reasonably defeat the Burning Elite here, but we might get a better act out of going this way for the extra upgrades. We get 4 upgrades and 3 relics versus 4 upgrades and 2 relics in the green key. That's about even in terms of value. But I like having relics early, because they really shape your deck building. Normally it'd be very reasonable to upgrade Eruption first. I think that's less important with Simmering Fury. I think it's also less important with an Energy Potion. So I'm going to opt for a Wheel Kick upgrade first instead. +5 on our strongest hitting attack. We could also upgrade Consecrate. That might be next. For +3 to all enemies. But I want an attack that can absolutely devastate the Lagavulin or Nob foes. And I think I want events now. So I'm going to get 1 more combat anyway. Take an event. Money! Sure, I've got health to spare. Alright, first up, the Nob. And he is destroyed by our Bag of Marbles and our upgraded Wheel Kick. 60 damage from 1 attack. Ooh. Oh, interesting. We get a Peace Pipe. Peace Pipe is very, very strong on the Watcher, I think. Letting us remove cards from the deck at rest sites. And another Calm Source, a Fear No Evil, is an attack that puts us into Calm. I mean, we're actually just 1 rushdown away if I take this. Abusing Peace Pipe this early to get or force some kind of infinite, not only a viable, but I think very, very good strategy from here. Especially if we can find... Well, what we really need is a Rushdown or a Sundial. No, the Sundial won't help. We need a Rushdown. So I still have to find a Rushdown. But if I do... we can start toking, well, we can go infinite with that. And in the meantime, we can start toking cards very aggressively here. Although there's 1 or 2 upgrades I'll want. Maybe the Meditate, maybe the Eruption. Probably the Eruption. And that goes incredibly well with a Singing Bowl. What a combination. Singing Bowl says you gain hit points if you skip cards. So we have a strong incentive now, additional strong incentive, to keep the deck as small as possible. Cool. Definitely going to be a small deck now. Not often that Spire creates this kind of incentive, but I really like when it does. So I can open with Simmering Fury. Keep the Miracle. Or I can play Eruption now. Next turn is like Vigilance, Simmering Fury. I take 12. So I think I can do better than 12. I think so. Yeah. I think so. That is exactly 8. I won't be able to play it though. Okay. Consecrate, meditate. The Consecrate. Don't wake up. On this turn we play Simmering Fury, Consecrate, Strike, Strike. They always wake up on this turn. This is his turn 3. Don't use the Miracle. And on this turn we draw 7 cards. Which means we're really likely to see a stance exit. We also might just kill, because we now have 5 energy and we're in Wrath. If I dupe pot the Wheel Kick, we absolutely kill. What if I don't do that? What does our turn look like? We have 40, 68, 78 damage in hand. So 2 strikes would not kill, right? I'll just do pot. And we do in fact get a potion back. We also get a Molten Egg. All attacks we see from here on out will be upgraded, incentivizing us to add cards to the deck. Well, I don't think I need any of these. Alpha's a hilarious option here. Let's just start taking max health. And I wouldn't take a Snecko Eye. Let's upgrade Eruption then. Make sure this is 1 cost. Yeah, Talk to the Hands are attacks. I would definitely take a Talk to the Hand. I would definitely take a Tantrum. Let's just boop, bop. Very dead slime. Flurry of Blows is an attack. That's pretty helpful in the short term. But I don't think we need it. Okay, and now we're going to start toking cards. Starting with Defends. Vigilance, Simmering Fury here. Bonk. Or Nub, never stood a chance. Or a Calcum gives us guaranteed 6 block, even more reason to remove every defend card we have. Upgraded common attacks. Or max health. I'll take the max health. Also keep these 2 potions. The Flex Potion's pretty powerful, but especially with the Consecrate. But I think with the Peace Pipe, we're going to like this a lot. Defend is now -1 block. That's why it must die. Only 13 cards here at the end of Act 1. I think that's pretty spicy for a Slime Boss fight, but poor Slime Boss is not going to know what hit him. Consecrate. Okay, we want to do actually 49. So if I Eruption Wheel Kick, Slime Boss goes to 76. And then from here, I can either actually just commit and do a whole ton of damage. We would do 10 plus. We do 50, so 26 health splits. Or I can just Simmering Fury. Don't split this turn. Draw 6 cards next turn with 3 energy. Let's do that. Yeah. I like that. Now I can either Vigilance, Miracle, Simmering Fury for a 5 energy turn, or... No, I should Strike, so we get a 36 health split. Let's go Strike, Simmering. I'm actually just using the Simmering Fury as card draw, and at that purpose, it's actually working really well here. Almost shockingly so. Perfect fight. Lesson learned plus and a peace pipe. I think that just makes sense. Allows us to upgrade all of the cards that we have, and at the very end we can just choke it when we're done. And it essentially gets me more than one upgrade for the cost of only one rest site. I think that's really good. That means we can upgrade Simmering Fury, Meditate, Consecrate, Fear No Evil, Vigilance, all while removing the remaining starter cards. How's it going, Enkidu? God, I love some spicy noodles. I don't think Blasphemy is that good here. Give me that lesson learned. That's beautiful. Busted Crown. I don't think I want Busted Crown. I think this deck just wants a Runic Dome. I'm probably going to remove every block card there is. Certainly we appreciate the energy. But for the most part, we're not playing any blocks, because we're just killing things. And that means I don't need to know whether my enemy is attacking me or not, because it's not going to change what I do, which is kill them on turn 1. We'll have to figure out a way to block against Heart, but Heart's not too bad with Runic Dome. Do you remember taking Ritual Dagger anytime recently? Yes, we had a relatively recent... run that took it and did some very dumb things with it. I think we duplicated it at 70 damage or something. It was pretty good. Ritual Dagger is my favorite way to kill Spire Spear on turn 1. Runic Dome prevents us from seeing what our foes are doing, but most of the time we can still predict what they can or will do. Oh my goodness, this pathing is insane, man. We get so many rest sites, beautiful, and a lot of elites for lots of relics, plus a shop to card remove at. Oh my. I'll do my best to explain in some combats. I'm not going to do every single combat this run, because most of the fights we're just going to be playing out our combo and dunking on our foes. Just kind of instantly. Spirit Guardian on turn 1. This enemy, a cube just gives itself some block. Nothing I care about too much here. It's an awkward turn 2. Just gonna draw all of this, exactly. So I'll take 5 if I want to land the lesson learned. I guess that's okay. On turn 2, it attacks for 11 damage and inflicts the Frail status. Important that I not play the Defend because of the Orichalcum. So we take 5 and become Frail. And then this would be an 11 times 2 multi-attack, which is pretty nasty. But we get out of here with the upgrade. Perfect upgrade. Meditate first. Love to see it. Don't think I need a Crush Joints. Oh yeah, and yeah, Gremlin Leader is terrifying with Runic Dome. Our strategy in that fight is going to be kill Gremlin Leader before we have to worry about what the possibilities are. Just like every other fight. Yeah, we don't want any of this. Just more max health. I'm gonna go this way. Chat members, are you psychic? Oobla? Oobla, what have you done? Speaking of, here's a ritual dagger. It's upgraded for free if we take it. Whenever we add attack into the deck, it is upgraded. The problem is that ritual dagger does compete with lesson learned. It's actually not that big of a problem, considering how few cards we really need to upgrade. And there may be multi-enemy fights. Yeah, let's take it. 50 gold would be quite nice for this shop, but let's take an upgraded Ritual Dagger. Ritual Dagger gets stronger and stronger every time you finish a foe with it. Oh, and here's a perfect example of why it's not that bad to have both 2 lethal cards. Here's a fight where we get to do both. Meditate the Ritual Dagger. So 12, and this is 22. That's exactly 34. Okay, well, you're definitely going to do it now. Could also try to kill Bear on turn 1 by doing Strike, Fear Naval, Ritual Dagger. We let the Orichalcum block pointy. I don't think that's correct. We'll go for Bear this turn, though. So, -4 deck is not going to matter in a deck that has no, shoot. Deck that has no block. On this turn, Romeo is attacking for a small amount with Weaken, and Bear is blocking and attacking. I think I'm going to use the Blessing of the Forge. Just upgrade this whole hand so that I can killify somebody. D4. No Bear. Remember, don't play the defend. Just let the Orichalcum do its thing. Might have actually been better to kill Romeo there. Leave Bear alive. Could have done the math. Anyway, we get the Red Mask. We did upgrade a card, and we used our Ritual Dagger. I'll be skipping these. Okay, guy asks, does lethal proc on the Awakened one twice? No, the first time the Awakened one dies, the lethal keyword will not activate, so the lethal only works on the second phase. However, the 2 cultists that accompany the Awakened one are not classed as minions in that fight, so you can get lethal procs off of them and off of the Awakened one in the final phase. So up to 3 lethal procs in the Awakened one fight because of that. And then Dead Branch came back. I don't think I want Dead Branch. I might want to Cut Through Fate Plus. A lot. Might want a Frozen Eye. Although Frozen Eye in a 10-card deck just kind of seems pointless. It's Xaxes on Dead Branch, too. That's interesting. But I feel like Peace Pipe and Dead Branch are a little at odds with one another. Follow-up hits reasonably hard. Not necessary, but it's nice. Violence is a little expensive, but could be really nice as it's 0-cost card draw. I think I'm going to card remove, Cut Through Fate. That might be it. That's going to be it. we going infinite with this? We might be. We don't have to. We can just have a really small deck that does non-infinite things, but is still very strong. It's going to kind of depend on the exact cards that we find. There are a couple of cards that will lead to quick infinites. Rushdown is the biggest one. If we find Rushdown, we go infinite, basically. Although we would still need a block engine on top of it. Prostrate's an interesting option, too. I'm not going to buy one. I've been skipping them. Actually, I would buy one, because I can still skip them for 2 health, you know? Interesting. Chosen One. Oh, so close. Chosen One never attacks on turn 1. They're always doing something else. We'll go for the lesson learned here, I guess. Just play the Ritual Dagger for 60 damage. Try to draw the lesson learned here. Upgrade to strike, unfortunately. Don't want any of this. Happy New Year, Ace Venturama. Alright, it's also very important that we toke unupgraded starter cards, because I don't want Lesson Learned to be upgrading these. It's a waste. Dang it. Just like a belt made of watches, it's a complete waste of time. Okay, beautiful. Ritual Dagger is going to be enough damage to just kill one of these nerds on turn 1 here. In fact, I think I can kill 2 of them on turn 1 if I use the explosive potion. Boop. Bop. Bap. Black. I want Bill Kick first, and this. Gotta try to draw back into the lesson learned there. Found it. Sweet. Okay, we got a dagger proc and a lesson learned in that fight as well. Skipperoo. Doc, actually, thank you so much for 35 months, 1 away from 3 full years. Let's get rid of that last unupgraded strike. Still at 13 cards in this deck. Totally mental. Totally mental. Shuriken. If we play 3 attacks in 1 turn, gain a point of strength. Definitely not terrible. Helps us take our front load and keep it going for lots more damage. Okay, I'll take it. One's gonna sting a bit. Thankfully, the red mask weakens the book so that I'm only gonna get 1 wound added to the deck here. Meditate. I'm gonna try to kill with a Ritual Dagger here. Let's get this and this again. Ow, was the single big stab? That's very rude. I'll have you know. That was rude. Also, you're dead. Duvu Doll gives us a point of strength for each curse in the deck. We have 1, and we'll always have at least 1. Both Wallop and Inner Peace are pretty potent here. Wallop is a very powerful block option when you're attack reliant, whereas Inner Peace it could be card draw. It's also one cost Wrath entry that doesn't rely on the opponent being attacking us. I think I'll take that Inner Peace then. Start toking strikes? Question mark? Might rest before Collector. Okay, Snecko on turn 1 just confuses us. No biggie there. Well, it is kind of a biggie, but we can handle it. Probably. 52, perfect. And this dagger just gets stronger and stronger and stronger with each life that we give to it. No need for energy scaling from a Deviform. No, we skip that. Take one more elite. It's these nerds again. Go Fear No Evil Inner Peace. That's curious. I think I cut through Fate first. This might be our energy potion. Eruption, Lesson Learned, Consecrate. It's going to be 39. Okay. Perfect. Be an instant kill, but I want to leave you alive because you do the lowest damage. Energy potion to vigilance. Perfect. Do this. Easy. I guess I actually didn't even really need to use the energy potion there. I only would have been a couple of life lost to keep it. But I get a potion back, so. Sanctity says card draw. Deus Ex Machina is energy. I don't know if I want any of it, though. Sanctity, it's not card draw like Inner Peace is card draw. But I'll pay you for a relic, friend. Teardrop Locket starts us out in Calm Stance. Very, very good. Makes Inner Peace much better. Means turn 1 Eruption is better. And I think we remove our final strike card. 0 strikes and 0 defends, and we're not even in Act 3 yet. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Crescendo viable now? I don't think so, but an Indignation would be welcome. To allow us to apply vulnerable to enemies. Could rest or recall here. I think 55 health will be enough against Collector. Collector is a little bit sketchy with a Runic Dome, but I think we can end this fight sufficiently quickly that it's not going to matter. And we do get a free turn 1 after all. This Collector doesn't do any attacking on this turn. The Inner Peace. Perfect. Holy moly. That's frighteningly close to a turn 1 kill. Wow. Do it this way instead. So after Eruption, Wheel Kick, how much damage is this? This will be 80? 80 plus 44. 124. I should be able to just get there with this. Eruption, Wheel Kick, Consecrate, Ritual Dagger. Wow. That's ridiculous. The Batman, thank you so much for 3 months of support and for keeping Gotham City safe. Guess I'll just take some health. We could take... Wait a minute. Establishment? Hold a minute. Establishment. Establishment allows me to make 0-cost Wheel Kick, 0-cost Cut-Through Fate. Or 0-cost Inner Piece. And gets us to an infinite combo. Although only on turn 2. So it's not a really good infinite combo. But it'll do. We still will need some way to block. Against the heart. So we don't completely solve the game yet, but we're 90% of the way there, and we could add just about any card. But Vigilance? Is that enough? Actually, Vigilance Plus probably will be, if I also make that 0-cost or reduced cost. 90 million max health is also going to help a lot. But yeah, I'm taking this Establishment because of its ability to make these draw cards free with our meditate. Well, that's just overkill. Violet Lotus is more energy when you leave calm stance. I mean, we start combat in calm. And we have 4 calm cards in a 13-card deck, so yeah, pretty good. You could maybe think about the Sacred Bark, because doubling a potion could be pretty helpful, but this is just infinite energy, basically. Do you need infinite energy when you already have infinite energy? That's the question. Although, notably, this is energy on turn 1, whereas this is not. So I'll take energy on turn 1. Hey everyone. Did you know that you can now support me directly on YouTube by getting a channel membership? For as low as $5 a month, you'll get access to perks like custom badges and emojis to use in comments and discounts on the merch store, all while helping support me and this channel to do what I love every day. Just click the join button below to get started. Now back to the video. I think the Lotus has got to be better than the Collar there, surely. Okay, we have to go for the Burning Elite. I guess I'll go Events. And then we'll maybe go this way, hit this store. Not a lot left to toke, but I will toke a few things here. I think we can reasonably toke the Fury. We can toke the Lesson Learned for sure. Maybe we get rid of Consecrate too. Maybe. Hello, friends. It's only going to be 19, right? I think I'd better hit the Spiker first with this dagger. Just take 7 here. To the face. Upon review, yes. No. So there's the vigilance upgrade. Yep. Maybe. 2 cut-through fates at 0 cost is a hilarious infinite combo with a shuriken. I'll take it. Don, good to see you, buddy. 2 runs in a row, we've gotten 222 gold in 2022 for win number 2. Glowing Tesseract is excellent here because we have Singing Bowl, which has already given us 20 max health, by the way. We can skip all 3 of these card rewards if we don't want them. Purity is interesting. So is Panic Button. Deep Breath. Double Deep Breath. I don't think that's good against Time Eater. Just gonna put that out there. That doesn't seem like it's very good against Time Eater. But I'm thinking about the Panic Button. Because the Panic Button helps us on those ugly turn 1s, so that we can get it set up for our turn 2 infinite. Or however many turns it takes. Take 1. Little worried that we don't have the turn 1 draw required for this. We'll see what happens. Care for the upgrade on the establishment. There's our mental fortress. That should be all the block we need. Pretty sure I'm taking that. Don, to put something on. The opposite is the word doff, D-O-F-F, to remove or discard a piece of clothing. A recall here. I want to keep Consecrate just in case this is Reptomancer. Giant hit should be nice and easy. Do you attack me turn 1, sir? He does. He does. Attack me this turn. You do. Excellent knowledge. Thank you. This feels unnecessary. Upgrade potion lets me upgrade miracle. Not very good. That's right, Simmering Fury only stacks the card draw. You can't enter Wrath multiple times. Once you're in a stance, you can't enter that stance until you leave the stance. These potions just keep getting worse. Why am I keeping the Dex potion? We have the... Vigilance might be our primary block source in the Heart fight. Making sure it blocks for a little bit more could be relevant to us. Currently why I'm holding on to it. I'd rather discard the Speed potion than the Dex potion for that reason. All these multi... This is where Panic Button's gonna help. Let's get rid of one of these. Oh, Empty Mind plus draw 3 cards, exit the stance. I think that's perfect. That's actually better than a second Wrath entry even, because it gives me the exiting I need, in addition to big card draw. This is huge. There's also Indignation here, yes, but it's not nearly as good as this Empty Mind, because we don't have a Rushdown. We never did find one. Still could find one. Rushdown would make our life very easy. But I think we're already properly infinite with an Empty Mind. Good. That's right, Pulo. Lesson Learned upgrades the card after combat, so you actually don't gain the benefit during the current combat, and it is a permanent upgrade for the entire rest of the run. Gotta take the blue key here. Okay, let's lose Consecrate. Probably lose Simmering Fury momentarily also. Dolly's Mirror. Lets me duplicate a card in my hand. We could bottle a skill. That could also be helpful. Wait, I can dupe the dagger. Probably better to dupe the Empty Mind or the Inner Piece. But dupe dagger's hilarious. I'm not tempted to upgrade for Dupe Fortress because it's not upgraded. Double Dagger's amazing. I'm gonna buy a card remove. You? Could have used Sanctity as part of our infinite. I don't think we need to anymore. Pentagraph. Maybe. Potions are okay. Got one more shop coming up, though. I'm going to save my cash for that. Do we need Lesson Learned anymore? Yes. We're going to toke Lesson Learned right before the final store. or maybe even pay for removal in the final store, but we can use it to upgrade stuff in several more combats. And I'll even make a priority to do so, because I really want to see the upgrade on the Mental Fortress and this inner piece. For enable double empty mine, infinite without establishment. Yeah, especially with Violet Lotus, right? Like, we're there in a lot of ways. Hey, I actually get 3 fatals here, too. Easy. Talk to the hand. However, I believe this talk to the hand is actually just going to slow us down at this point. It does, in theory, combo with what we're doing, but in practice, we have an infinite block engine for any fight where we're able to play all our exhausting cards. This simply adds one more card we have to exhaust. It's also useless in the Spear and Shield fight, and in the Donu Deka fight. And mostly I'm just going to stab Time Eater in the face with 2 Ritual Daggers, and he's going to die too. This is not helpful to me against Heart, so I don't take it. Thanks for an easy choose, I suppose. Do I actually toke Establishment? Seems like it's become redundant. Dupe Pot's nice. Dupe Pot is very nice. A lot of ridiculous things I can do with Dupe Pot. Winding Halls. Madness is also redundant. No thanks to the Writhe, so lose 5 max. Down to perfectly 100 health. Maybe it was meant to be. Are we still removing things? How many upgrades do I need right now? Just Fortress? Fortress and Panic Button. Want to keep this, want to keep this, want this, do want this. Toke this later. Yes, yes, yes. Maybe, yes, 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 yes. Yeah, I think it's Establishment if I'm gonna... Cuts are a lot better if I have the Establishment. That's why I added them after all. We originally took Establishment because it allowed us to essentially generate infinite energy, but now that we have the Violet Lotus, we can do this already with the cards that are in the deck. So the Establishment is no longer actually participating. So what we could do is remove the Establishment and one of the Cut-Through Fates and the Lesson Learned. And I think that would be pretty good. Feels bad to remove the Establishment, having deliberately added it and feeling like it was good at the time, but I don't think it is anymore. You got Time Eater. Tim Eater. Tim the Time Eater. It's just mental fortressing and vigilancing here is reasonable. Never liked you neither, buddy. Must be like 150, 150? Not enough. And I want to get a kill with the lesson learned anyhow. Okay. I actually want to meditate so I can get back Eruption. Dang it. Oh, right, we're not being attacked. It's like, why didn't that work? Well, shoot. I think I goofed. Yeah, we're one short here. I've got 28. Tragically. Shuriken's not on the right number. There's nothing I can draw into that would change my fate either. I can dupe pot for it, indeed. Is that wise? If Cut Through Fate can find Eruption, maybe I can get there. Or, actually that works, yeah. We go Inner Peace, Miracle, Divines. There we go. Dupe pot. Guys, come on. Easy. All right, we can get a triple here as well. A Wiccan one always attacks every turn. A big stinky. Okay, knowing we're drawing that next turn is fine. You die. Go into Calm. Block some but not all. Oh, no, do block all because of the weaken. Silly me. Foolish, foolish. I got stuck here. Screw it, I'll just panic button this turn. Still blocked from the Mental Fortress, as you can see. And now I can do this. Oops. Can even get a little bit more creative with it. If we want to. Infinite? Dagger. Two thump, a deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the spire, the source of this color-changing nonsense? The source of this 30 max health from Singing Bowl. Alright, we have nothing to upgrade. In fact, we could rest, but we'll happily toke. And now with every card of the deck upgraded, it's time for Lesson Learned to leave. Oh man, wow! And it all comes together at the 11th hour here. Medical Kit and Rushdown. That's pretty good. That's more than enough for sure. To do really anything we want. And I can even afford a card removal on top. So let's get rid of one of these cut-through fates. Since they are also not really helping that much. Take a lantern. Maybe I remove the panic button? No, we're good. Okay. 14 cards in this deck. Mighty good, if you ask me. No idea what these nerds are doing on turn 1. Oh well. Figure it out later. Probably it doesn't matter. Is the realer answer. So I can just do this. Second empty mine to really tie the whole room together. I don't think it matters one way or the other whether we have it. Hey there, Bruno Santos. There's been a few cards that I've changed my opinion on quite a bit over the last year. I have to say one that stands out in my mind is Rebound on Defect. I used to think it was kind of bad because attacks on Defect in general were kind of bad. But I've really started to like it a lot, and Streamline has improved in my popularity with it too. Yeah, how many real cards? So real cards that don't exhaust. Cards that, any card that doesn't stay around in the deck once you play it isn't contributing towards your deck's limit for any kind of infinite. I do like the even one hundo. I'll take a second Empty Mines. Could have also clicked the regular skip button. Maybe that's why they added that button. The only real sadness is that I can't do this at full health. Fair enough. Okay. Probably wanted to dupe the Mental Fortress, but again, it really doesn't matter. I could dupe the Rushdown, which is minorly convenient, if nothing else. I'll kill with one of these daggers. Let's kill with the one that does more damage. And we've already capped on our damage, so we might as well just meditate a card here. If we do so, then all 5 statuses go directly on top of the draw pile, which is completely fine by me. Although we got an inner piece first. And now we just change stances with every card we play, and life is pretty good. Kind of cool. It doesn't really matter what order I'm playing these in. Never thought you'd see the day, huh, Merle? Here we are. Yeah, I could, like, max out the Shuriken or whatever, but mostly we just want to meditate back 2 cards. How do I do that? This. Perfectly 100 block, too. Weird. We get multi-attacked or single attacked? I don't even remember. Let's block for 67. Kalima! Hey there, if you enjoyed that video, watch this one next. And before you go, join us on Twitch and watch live. I'm there 5 days a week playing Slay the Spire, answering questions, and chilling with the community. Click the link in the description to follow right now. Ta-ta for now.